we got scammed, y'all! Not all Pandora charms are the same. They might not even be Pandora charms. I put a magnifying glass on my iPhone up to these charms, and wait till you see what I found. And to make it worse, I had my Star Wars Pandora bracelet stolen while I was at Disney. Time is running out, y'all. We gotta find these charms. So come on and explore with us, y'all. And to top it all off, this happens, and then I learned that Pandora is discontinuing all of the Star Wars charms. So no more Star Wars. Oh! Now I'm trying to recover what I lost because I absolutely love my bracelet. This is the story. A couple years ago, we were at Hollywood Studios and Jason was buying me a Christmas gift as we were there during the Christmas holidays. And I opened this gift and it's this Pandora bracelet. And I'm not a big jewelry person, but I thought it was the coolest thing I had ever seen. I was like, this is so beautiful and so nice. And he told me how much it cost. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of expensive. But okay, I like it, I like it. And so we started collecting. It became this thing where every time we went to Disney World, we would get a new charm. You know, park exclusive charms. There were charms that you could get at regular Pandora stores as well, but every time we went in, I looked at a charm and say, okay, I want this one this time, and I want that one that time. And so it was really cool. And so we collected this over a couple years. Last year, at the end of the year, we stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge with our family, and I took my Pandora bracelets with us. You know, trying to be safe and everything, I put them in the safe. And when we left, I don't remember taking it out of the safe. I got home and it wasn't with us, so I was thinking it was in the safe, and I called Animal Kingdom and they told me I needed to file a report online, and it was just right after we left, so it wasn't that much time. And I filed the report, and a couple days later I got an email saying that they did not recover my bracelet. So this Star Wars bracelet that we had collected over the last couple years, and all the little charms, and all of them had a memory to it, were now gone. And it was really sad. I was kind of devastated about it, and so I just kind of put it out of my mind, didn't want anybody to talk to me about it. It was just really sad. Take absolute blame for this, you know, and if somebody else needed it more than me and they made some money off of it because they couldn't feed their family or whatever, I mean, it is what it is, right? You shouldn't take other people's things, but it ultimately is my fault. And this is Coco. Coco was just walking past, huh? She wants to be on the video too, right, Coco? Say hi, everybody. So as I mentioned before, they started to discontinue it, and that's when I decided that I was going to just go for it and try to recover my bracelet. I found this site, there's a couple different sites where people advertise Pandora charms. eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And so I went on there and boom, there was charms. I'm like, oh, this is great. People have charms. They have all the charms I like. And so I went through and I'm like, oh my gosh, this one's such a good price. And some of them said brand new. Some of them said authentic Pandora. Some of them said, oh, used. I don't use this bracelet anymore or whatever, whatever. And I can't speak for like every seller on these sites. I actually bought one that was authentic from someone on these sites, but I had to do my due diligence after I learned that the ones that weren't authentic, and I asked specifically before I bought them they were authentic, and they sent them to me in the mail. I opened these things and you would not believe what I found. So now I'm going to show you what was actually on these charms, what they look like from afar, and then what they look like once we use that magnifier to get up nice and close. I'm going to just basically show you the three obvious ones. A couple of them are hard to tell, that when I looked at it a little bit closer with that magnifying glass, just to make sure that they are what they were, I thought they were, this is what I found. Now the first one we're gonna take a look at here is the lightsaber one. And so I looked at that from, afar, and looking at it, I'm like, wow, this is legit. This is exactly what my other one looked like. There's one little thing I noticed on the edge, there was some writing, and I figured it just said Pandora, like the other ones say in Disney and all that other things, because sometimes they have all these markings from Pandora. So I got my magnifier out and I started looking at it a little bit closer. This is a Star Wars bracelet with lightsabers. And the edge of the bracelet said, Merry Christmas to all, and on the other side, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas on a Star Wars bracelet? Next. So after I saw that, and that was super, super obvious, I'm like, oh crap. These all came from like the same person selling, and I need to look at every single one of these charms closer. So the next one we come to is super obvious. And it was a C-3PO with a R2-D2, and then the sides of it, it said, supposed to say, in a galaxy far, far away. Well, as I zoomed in with the magnifier, it said in a galaxy with the letter C, not the letter G like galaxy is spelt. And then on the other side, far, far away, was upside down and the words were crooked from each other. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding. And next one I'm gonna show you is the Grogu. This was a park exclusive and was the very first charm that my husband ever put on that bracelet he bought me. And so it was very sentimental, so it was really hard for me to find it. So when I thought I found this seller that had the authentic charm, which I even thought to myself, I have to ask them before I buy it, is this an authentic Pandora charm? And every person told me it was, every single one of these people. And it wasn't. I get this charm in the mail. It looks like it has all the markings. I am magnifying, I'm looking at it. It looks legit, but something was off. You can see something's weird about it. If you didn't know, you would think that was an original charm. It's not. The ears aren't the same. The color of Grogu's robe isn't the same. The face isn't the same. It's very, very similar, but it's not the same. So if you like the information so far, hit that like button, just so that people will be able to find this video in case they're in the same dilemma that we were. So after I did that, I was completely miffed. I immediately went to the company because it told me to accept their order, or did your order arrive, how was it? And I immediately went in there and hit all the right buttons and said, this was like counterfeit, it was fake. It was not what I thought I was purchasing. And the company actually had me take a picture of the product because they wanted to be sure that they were going to return, that I was not trying to be fake, you know? And so I took a picture and I said, and this is what the original looks like. So I had pictures of the originals and I put them close together, and absolutely every single one of them was a counterfeit. And the company gave me my money back. And the seller's response was this is an actual Pandora charm, but I agree to refund your money. So why would they agree to refund my money if it was an actual Pandora charm? I don't have a problem with people buying jewelry from that's fake Pandora or whatever. It's expensive. I get it. But when you want the real stuff and the people advertise it as, hey, this is an authentic Pandora charm, and I wanted the real deal. And so I was doing everything that I could to get the real deal. I put them back in the exact way that they sent them to me because they sent me the return labels. I put them back exactly the way, and my money was refunded. So now we're on the hunt, y'all, to find the actual Pandora charms. And like I said before, some of the Pandora stores, because they're discontinuing them, have them on a discount. So that was helpful. That was a good thing, you know, so I don't have to pay full price for what we paid for them before. So that was helpful, but there's a lot of ones that I have to really research and have to really find. And one of them is that park exclusive Grogu. So join us. I'll probably do another video to show you what I found and how I found it and where I found it. But join us as we explore the world of replacing a discontinued Star Wars Pandora bracelet. Thank you for watching. Come and explore with us on our next video, y'all.